Good morning. Some good news this morning. It would seem that the heat wave has broken. Last I checked, this was of course days ago since we don't have signal usually, but the heat, extreme heat, whatever it was, warning was through tonight at 11 p.m. But it feels way better now. Definitely was still warm last night and it's still warm now, but it's kind of overcast and not nearly as bad, at least yet, as it has been the past several days. So that is exciting. And it does seem like it might rain, which is not ideal, but I have my rain stuff easily accessible in case that does happen. And that's probably part of the reason why it feels cooler. So, and it's weird because you would think like, oh, rain, that's good for like, just, it's so dry here, and just like the fires and everything, not like the active fires, although there are active fires, but also just like fire risk in general. You feel like, oh, that seems like it would be good, but I tend to forget about the fact that like lightning strikes cause most of these fires because it's so hot and so dry and da-da-da. So anyway, yeah, I don't really have much to say about that, but it's just sort of interesting to think about. Anyway, we were both very, very happy with our plan. Henry woke up feeling like a truck had hit him. I think he had a tough day yesterday. It was, because he did a lot. Like, he did everything I did, which thankfully we were supposed to do 27 miles and we ended up just doing 22 miles once we were able to confirm our changed plans. So that was like really good. But he had already done like 6 or so miles with a lot of elevation before that. So anyway, he kind of was dying. But anyway, I think because of our changed plans, we're going to get to go to stop in one more little Oregon resort before we close out Oregon. And I think it's on a place called, I think, Hyatt Reservoir. So we're excited about that. Grab some lunch or whatever. And yeah, that's about it. Just walking along as I do. Also, you might be wondering, I don't actually know if anyone's wondering this, but Pamela, why are you wearing your hood? It's obviously not very sunny. That's the usual reason or one of the most common reasons I wear my hood. It's not very cold. It's not cold at all. It's kind of hot actually. That's another reason I wear it. Today's reason is because there have been like bugs around, and it's not enough to like get out my head net, because I don't love hiking with my head net if I don't have to. But it's helpful. Just the hood kind of like protects your ears a little bit and keeps them from like buzzing in your ears as much. So that's why I'm wearing the hood this morning. I'm going to eat this tiny wild strawberry. Delicious.
Really?
Yeah, very
wow.
good.
We filtered from a stream because we've heard this aqueduct is not good to filter from. Look at all these tiny bark scrolls. This is a work of art. This is amazing. Wow. Look at the size of this pine cone. The hardly even fits in this screen. That's huge.
Henry found a tree he really likes.
Look at this tree. Look at how thick the bark is. The bark's almost a foot thick. Look at this.
It's pretty wild.
Amazing. Look at this piece of bark over here. I can't hardly even. It's so big. It's just one chunk of bark. Look at all this thing.
Pretty
my
crazy.
Goodness. This might be the biggest tree. I think this is the biggest tree that's been cut through for a blowdown.
Yeah,
this
we've definitely
incredible.
seen bigger
Look
trees.
At this.
But
look at this bark. Look at that.
That is wild.
Wow.
Hello, everyone. It's been a rough day. I probably don't need to have my phone out the whole time, actually, since there aren't a lot of cars here. It hasn't been that rough. I'm tired. I'm having a day where I just kind of feel like I'm over it. Today actually marks 5 months since the first day we started the PCT. And we've spent a lot of that time hiking. Not all of it. We've spent some time vacationing, we've spent some time being sick, we've spent some time... Good news! Henry told me to come back because they're coming to get us. We're gonna go to this resort, and apparently they come pick you up if they're not busy, but it's like 1 p.m. in the summer. I'm like, they're probably gonna be busy. So I was just trying to like hitch while walking, because you don't want to wait for a hitch if it's something you could reasonably walk to, because then you're just kind of wasting time if you never get one. Oh, that's good news. Anyway, and when I was thinking about that, or no, I don't know why I thought of this, but yeah, so 5 months. It's about 20% of our marriage has been spent on the PCT, which is pretty funny and crazy to think about. But yeah, really exciting that they're gonna come get us. That's awesome. Gonna have some lunch, and hopefully it will revive my spirits.
Pamela, come back. They're coming to get us. I changed my town shirt as a courtesy of the nice lady who's coming to pick us up and the other patrons of the restaurant. The heat broke today, so that's good. It was nice and cool last night. Not cool enough for me to be under the quilt, but cool enough for me to not sweat. And yeah, today's been hot, but better. A lot better. So, this is a piece of junk. I bought it because my other one, my Nycor power bank, was acting up, and I wasn't sure I could trust it. Well, you can't trust this thing. Despite buying it at Best Buy and it being an Energizer, it permanently died after I used it like twice. Won't turn on, won't recharge, dead. So, it's gonna just sit here at this resort in the trash can. Waste of $30. This is amazing. Their Pandora station, or whatever this is playing so much Kaleo, which is one of my favorite bands.
Does it make you want to stay here all day? I'll sit here all day with you and listen to Kaleo.
It's tempting. It's a very good playlist. Whoever cooked this up.
This looks so good. That is so good. That looks so good. What do you think?
I'm very excited. Pamela, how's your Philly cheesesteak?
I've come up with another harebrained scheme. I'm always inspired by these resorts to come up with harebrained schemes. The video was interrupted with the result of my harebrained scheme. Okay, listen though. This is good. People call us getting vortexed, but like if the math adds up, like who am I
Did you get vortexed?
Who am I to argue with math, honestly? So here's the thing, is tomorrow we're gonna hike in to Ashland. We're gonna get a hotel that night and then leave the next day. And now we're just gonna stay here. We're not gonna go into Ashland. We're gonna go to the border, come back, and then go into Ashland. So we were gonna go into Ashland twice, and now we're just gonna go in once, and it's more efficient because we already have a ride here. Like, we would have to Uber into Ashland, blah, blah, blah. We can do our resupply here. We're basically just moving the place to, like, Ashland, where we're gonna stay twice anyway, to here, where we already are on a beautiful lake, in a cabin with a private hot tub. This makes sense, people. This makes sense.
I'm so excited about the resupply because it's going to be weird.
They had 1 2-person cabin.
It's not going to be.
I'm so bummed.
It's not going to be the traditional resupply.
I'm excited.
Pamela has seriously not stopped talking about how happy she is.
I'm so happy. I want to cry. I'm so happy.
She managed to take it down from 28 miles a day to 22 miles a day to 12.
But the thing is, it's the same. We're just rearranging decks on the Titanic. Wait, no, chairs on the deck of the Titanic.
Are we a sinking ship?
A good thing. It's positive. So I'm here looking at the little, stuffed animals and toys and things they have. As a reminder, we're in Southern Oregon. What is going on here? What's with the Seattle ducks?
This grab says Annapolis. Like Maryland.
What's going on? What? I'm so confused. They didn't give us a map of the place, so we're wandering around looking for our cabin. And this is what it's like. It's all these little individual cabins. I guess they're different sizes. Kind of makes sense. We're number 11, so I see a 2 and a 7 right now. Hopefully we picked the right direction. Oh, there's a 3. Thinking over here somewhere, maybe in this block.
So they came and picked us up in this car here. 1, doesn't have a license plate. Pretty funny. 2, it's a Dodge Grand Caravan, which of circa 20 years ago, maybe. Because riding in the back of it, it was taking me back to my childhood when I was probably like 10 to 12 when we had that car. That was fun. We found it. Ours has a giant rack of moose antlers.
A little gate, very cute.
Wow.
Ready for the tour?
There's our hot tub.
We have 2.
Pamela loves hot tubs.
Yeah, I really do. We have 2 outdoor tables. We have a grill. Ooh, brand new grill tools. The tag's still on that one.
All right, let's go inside.
Do you go in the sliding glass door? I don't think I've ever unlocked a sliding glass door before. Huh. It's fascinating. Very interesting.
Oh yeah, we'll have to take our socks off out here.
Wow, this is amazing. So cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it so much. Oh. Yes. I am pumped.
Nice. Amazing. This is awesome. It's a good temperature in here too. I remember when I was in college, they came out with the green apple promotional Skittles and they were amazing. Alas, unfortunately, they've gone up to lime. They've gone back to lime, and they're advertising heavily.
I feel like they did that a while ago. I love the lime.
Boo. So we're planning our resupply. Like I said, it's going to be interesting. I'm kind of excited. And I've decided to look at the pizza menu to figure out what we're doing for dinner. They're all named creative names that don't tell you anything about the pizza. The Bigfoot, the Table Mountain, the Hyatt Classic, the Cove, Snowcat, Pacific Rim, Little Hyatt, Buck Divide, PCT. Okay, just cheese. I'm guessing that has just cheese.
I feel like I could make a whole episode of a TV show of just me guessing what each of those pizzas is. Probably wouldn't be this popular, but I could do it.
Huh. I always like finding these things. Don't know what that one's doing here.
So I'm here looking at the DVDs that you can borrow. Nothing's really popping out to me. Let me get over to the VHSs, and yes, there's a VHS player. They have Adventures in the Odyssey. This is a throwback. Wow, I remember this particular episode. Crazy. Also, Homeward Bound. That's a classic. Then I keep looking. Is this the original Star Wars? Is this like worth something? It's hard for me to believe that this is the original Star Wars on VHS. This is wild. Ooh, Titanic. I actually want to see that. It's on 2 VHSs. That's so funny. Yeah, I haven't seen Titanic. That's a little ridiculous, but it's true. And I got some books here and some games. All right, we just got our haul from the store here. It's $83.
We quote unquote broke the record. Which
Yeah.
means no one's resupplied here.
Yeah, because this is not even a long resupply, and I guess, yeah, like I said, it was $83. And they're like, wow, you guys broke the record of our little store. And yeah, I will say it's not a great resupply. We'll go through it later. I'm gonna have some interesting meals.
Pretty comedic. Yeah, I'm mostly eating Pop-Tarts for the next 4 days.
Yeah, it's worth it. This place is awesome. All right, y'all. You've heard of unboxing videos, and in fact, we've even done one. Very early on before we left, we did an unboxing of like 10 packages that had arrived PCT related at our house. One of them wasn't PCT related actually, but anyway, today we're gonna do an unbagging video of our resupply, so get excited. First of all, we have this Dollar Tree bag. Now, I have read that per Oregon state law, you have to pay 10 cents for paper bags. I didn't see any evidence of that, but maybe we did pay 10 cents for this bag, I don't know. But definitely not from the Dollar Tree. This is just from the little store. First up, we have Toastin' Pop-Ups Strawberry. This is actually very special, so we're gonna come back to that later. For me, this is gonna be snacks. We have banana chips. These are also for me. I'm gonna divide these into like 4 little baggies to have snacks throughout the days. Peanut butter. Now this is actually peanut butter spread honey, so I guess it's like honey flavored. Hopefully it's mild because I don't really like honey, but that was what there was. I don't think this is part of the resupply. I think Henry's just gonna eat this, and I'm probably gonna have some too because it's delicious. Crunch berries. So we'll put this behind me in the kitchen. Mini pretzels. These are the Penny Sticks brand. It says the Pretzel Men. I don't know who these people are, but it looks old. Pennsylvania. Yeah, you know, I had a feeling it was from Pennsylvania. Wait, where? I can't even see. Oh, there it is. Sorry, sometimes it's hard to see like through the camera and in real life. Anyway. So we each got a bag of these. Well, I'll go through that at the end, I guess. All right, we have a Star-Kissed lunch to go. Now this comes with 1 tuna packet and then also some relish and mayonnaise and a napkin and a spoon and some crackers and stuff. So, yeah, as you can see, it's $6. These tuna packets themselves are $1 to $2 depending on where you get them. So this is not a good deal, but this is all they had. So have that. Ooh, iced oatmeal cookies. This was a wild card. I got these for myself for some of my snacks. I don't know how they're gonna be, but we'll see. Another tuna, another bag of pretzels here. Oh, we got some Oreos. These are 2 Oreos in a pack, and it comes with 4 packs. That's a nice snack there. We have one of those for each of us. Another tuna. A good portion of our bill was tuna. These are some blueberry Toastin' Pop-Ups. Put those over there. I'm just reaching in and seeing what comes out. Okay, these are some Craisins. Some M&Ms. I guess Henry got those. To the bottom here, another thing of peanut butter. This is a little thing of hazelnut spread, so like generic Nutella, I guess. Oops. Again, me looking at the camera and not at real life. All right. Strawberry Toastin' Pop-Ups. Oh, I didn't even know we had these. Brown sugar cinnamon. Toaster Pop-Ups, Toastin' Pop-Ups. Another thing of Craisins. And so one more thing. Oh, another thing of peanut butter. Okay. So I'm gonna divide this up into mine and Henry's, and then I'm gonna talk through a couple more things. All right, so here's our things. Now, mind you, both of us have a little bit of extra food, so we'll be eating that also, our normal food. But here's Henry's stuff over here. You can see he has many Pop-Tarts, a couple things of peanut butter, the Nutella. I got some Pop-Tarts, but got some other stuff, some little snacks. These are like shockingly small bags of Craisins, unfortunately. So I'm also thinking to divide those up into little baggies. And then I just got the 1 thing of peanut butter. I decided to skip the Nutella. But what I really want to show you is Henry picked up this thing of strawberry Pop-Tarts, Pop-Ups, and I was trying to count how many snacks I have, because we have it pretty down to a science, like what we eat for lunch, what we eat for dinner, how many bars we need a day, that kind of stuff. And so all of this like generally kind of fits into one of those categories. I won't go through all of that, but basically that's like kind of how you plan it out more or less. There's a little more leeway here just because they're not really bars, so like it's a little bit more of a gray area, but in general it's pretty well planned out. So I was looking at mine. I picked up this one. There were only 2 left, and I was like, oh, 6 pastries. That means there's only 3 like pouches of them. So I thought there were 4. And the reason I thought that, I think, is because I saw this one in the front when we saw them before we went and bought them. This one, I'll show you side to side. This one is the bonus, and it comes with 8, which is 4 packages, and this one is regular, and it comes with 6. And they are the same price. And I don't know how, I guess I just didn't notice that they're different, but I don't even know like when they order them, like how did that happen? I don't know. And then all the other ones, Henry got 2 more boxes of Pop-Tarts, and both of them just are a normal amount. So that was kind of funny. And he ended up giving me the one with more because I like strawberry Pop-Tarts, and he is a little bit more just kind of like, will eat any of them. I mean, I would, but he was just generous and let me have the extras. So anyway, there's our stuff. We're going back to get some dinner. Closes at 7. It's about 6, so we should have plenty of time. Henry said he's already starving, despite the fact that he's been snacking. Starving. And yeah, it's amazing here. I spent some time planning out our route for the next 3 days. Hopefully it's better than the route I planned out
3 days ago.
several days ago and bailed on. Okay, that had a lot of issues. Some in my control, some out of my control. I don't know, is a mistake in your control? I guess it was, but I don't know, it was a mistake. That's like the definition of a mistake anyway. Regardless, I think it's a good plan. I think it's a really good plan, and it involves 1 solid day of slack packing, which I'm not sad about.
Wow, so we were eating dinner, and all of a sudden someone came in the diner and said, hey, look outside the lake. All this smoke rolled in. Just over an hour. It's crazy. And then the sun is you can almost look right at it. It's so hazy. That's crazy.
So we came down here for dinner and everything seemed kind of like normal, and the smoke has just rolled in. It rolled in just like, I don't know, 30 minutes or an hour or something. And yeah, so I don't know what this will mean for our hiking exactly. It's still, the fires are far enough away that it doesn't seem like it's dangerous from a fire perspective, but I don't really know how the smoke will affect our hiking abilities, etc. So we will go to sleep and we will see how things are in the morning.